Alright, so getting into the riff, we have, that will be open A, 7-5 on the D and G, and then you got the open E, hammer on to the 7 of the G, slide to the 12, hammer on from nowhere on the 14th of the D, and then harmonic the 12th on the D. Bar the G and B on the 12th fret, and then trill the 13 on the B string. Pull off the 14 to the 12 on the G. Hammer back on, and that'll be the same 12 to 14. And then slide down to the 12 and pull off on the 10 on the D. So we got and then after that we have 5 to 7 hammer on the D, and then 5 on the G, and slide from the 7 to the 9. And make sure you vibrato that 5. I rake all the way to the B string, slide up to the 10 on the B, and then open E. 10-9 on the D and G, 9-7 and 7-5. You would bar the 5th fret on the G and B, hammer on the 7 and 6, slide up 2 frets, and then go back down 2 and do a little trill between the 2, and then pull right back off onto that bar. And then back on the first chord, the 7 and 5 on the D and G, and the open A. So far we have then you repeat the first part. Same thing here. And then right here, where you get to the slide up from the 10 to the 12, and then open E. So the second time it's and then you come down to this F. That's the first fret on the E, third on the D, second on the G. I would pick the high E, slide up 2 frets, and pull off the high E. It's those same on the G and B from earlier. So that's 4 on the E, 5 on the A, 6 on the D, slide up to the 12th on the D, and make sure you mute those, like palm mute. And that's 7 on the G, 12 on the G harmonic. And that same part from earlier. So far, slow, we got Alright, so when the actual beat kicks in, it's the same part as that's been repeated twice, the melody. Same thing, so you have 10 on the A, 12 on the B, hybrid pick both of those, and hammer on to the 13 with your ring finger, and pull off on the B, and then hammer on the 14, pull off to the 12 on the G, and then open E, and then 7 on the D, 12 on the G, 7 on the A. Hammer on the 3 of the A to the 5 of the A and open E. Same F, the 2 notes, the first fret on the E, 2nd fret on the G. All right, so you come up here, you have the 8, hammer on to 12 on the A, 10 on the D, 9 on the G, then hammer on from the 9 to the 12 on the G and slide up to the 14. Then you slide down to the same diads from earlier, and then once you get there, you rake the 8 on the B, slide up to the 10 on the B, and pluck the open E, hybrid pick. And that's those other same diads from earlier. The 10-9, 9-7, 7-5 on the D and G. Then you go back to that original chord and you repeat that same part from earlier. And this part's a little tricky. Sweep from the 3 of the A to the D string, and then hammer on the 2 on the D, and then slide up to the 7 on the D, and then hammer on the 10 of the A, and then open E, hybrid picks. And then once you get right here, you come down really quick and jump your pinky to the 12th on the B, hybrid pick that, and then open D string, and then hammer on the 10 on the D, and the 8 on the E string. And then you finish it off with 7 on the G, and 12 on the E, and then you come down, hit those 2 notes again, finish it the same way we did earlier. And that's the riff.